The sound of a rapid is your first glimpse at the power of a rapid. You hear it, and then you feel it long before you ever set eyes on it. The sound is just another piece of that chaos that you're in.
You're going through these crazy rapids and it's loud all around you, but you just zone everything out. Now you're just taking paddle strokes. It's just silent.
And all that really exists then is just the moment. A few years ago, we met on the Payette here, maybe 3 years back. Since then, we've paddled a bunch of rivers together in California and South America. Spent a lot of time on the Fu in the northern region of Patagonia. There's nothing to do but go out on the river and just exist out there. We're always by the river and always just experiencing what it has for us.
Love the North Fork. It runs every single day of summer from April through September, warm water. You get this no place else on earth.
We sleep by it, we work in it, we play in it. It's like the soundtrack to our existence. It's unique from any other river because it's not a supernatural riverbed. A lot of the rapids are formed by dynamite from building the railroad and the road. And so there are very newly broken rocks that are really sharp and really jagged and create really violent features. And there's not a lot of symmetry to the rapids.
I've run a bunch of stuff, and after you run it 3 or 4 times, you're like, oh, I'm pretty comfortable with this run. Whereas the North Fork, you still get on it, and it still scares the living daylights out of you every single time.
I tell myself every time as I'm peeling into Jacob's Ladder, there's no turning back now.
Take a couple deep breaths, shake it off, and then time to fire it up. Dropping into the middle in general, and you go past Swinging Bridge, like just rapid on top of rapid on top of rapid. Bouncer is such a long rapid. You get through the top, and there's this massive hole that will destroy you. And there's another hole right next to it, and you just have to make it right through this little tongue, and then you make it through and you're fine, or you get worked in this hole. I got worked at Big Falls last year at like 1,400. Getting beat down. It's like being in a washing machine times 1,000.
Spring 2012, I came out here for my first time, and it was high water on the North Fork. I always remember the first couple times being so gripped by it. Just the feeling of just out of control, riding the dragon's back down 15 miles of whitewater.
Spent your life trying to make all your money. You're accounts are full, but all you found is that you're empty. Ain't it funny how the simple things in life are the only things that really matter?
Definitely have to listen to people. Everyone kind of contributes their different parts to your paddling.
But you can't.
Everyone has different styles. It's an expression of yourself, and it's something that's not set. There's no track you're riding on. With the roar of the river, it's always there, so communicating is really hard out there.
One of the most important things out there on the river, listening to their tone of voice before you drop into anything. You can kind of tell how a person's feeling, if they're nervous or you're nervous.
Not just hearing, but comprehending the sound.
But you can't.
Communicate with your hands or with your words. We're always talking to each other. Trying to keep track of each other and listen for if anybody's in trouble. That's what listening is.
Don't listen to the people who tell you you're crazy.